What up, y'all? I want to do a quick little story time. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately. This gonna be the story time about the time I got jumped, right? So I'm from Louisiana, and we had moved back to Louisiana because I don't know. My mom just, I moved around like every year or so. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know the whole implications behind it. I heard because we did grow up on government assistance and welfare, so I heard it was for it was for those benefits. Like she'll suck it dry out of one place and then move to another. That's what my dad told me, but I can never really confirm it because a lot of times I didn't really I wasn't sheltered from a lot of stuff, but a lot of things was kept from me, just like from the not just from me, but from the public, you know. But anyway, so we moved back to Louisiana, right? I'm at this time, I want to say I'm like 13, I think, 13, 14 when I was moved back to Louisiana. This is my last time ever living in Louisiana, but like to this day, but so I had this friend. I ain't gonna say no names, but I had this friend, little short, fat little nigga, and for some reason, like his little brother didn't like me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like I think we was like a grade above his little brother. Then he had like an older cousin that looked at like Drake, so all the bitches went crazy over him. I think he was in high school. He played football and basketball. He was like a real athlete. And I remember like when I first met his sister, he was like trying to put me on his sister and shit, right? And his sister in high school, we in middle school. So I'm in 7th grade with him. And so we talking and shit. And I think his little brother was like in 5th grade. Cause the next year he ended up going to school with us. But yeah, so we talking and shit. And but no, I don't think his older cousin was in high school yet. I think he was in 8th grade, but he was going to high school like that following year. But anyways, I forgot, but I know he was older. Anyways, so like me and her start like, talking, whatever. I start like playing around jokingly, flirting with her and stuff like that. Nothing like serious. I'm just like fucking around. And I'm thinking that she know that too. But over the course of me talking to her, I guess like she actually developed feelings, right? Because she'll say stuff like, "Oh, when you going home?" I'm like, "Damn." What, you don't want me here?" And she'll be like, "Oh, like you ain't here for me, so no." You know what I'm saying? Like she'll like hint at little stuff like that and whatever. And it'll be weird because it's like she'll have mood swings where we won't be cool, right? And then I'll fall back, and I guess just because like Shorty missed me and she didn't know how to say it, she'll start lying and telling her brother like different stuff. Like one time I remember he asked to see my phone, and that was another thing. I used to let people see my phone, like I was too trusting, but I had let him see my phone, and he had deleted somebody with a similar name to hers, right? But it was a completely different number, like one of my online friends. I think I met her like on PlayStation Network or some shit, right? Because I'm a gamer, and I throw that out there. But anyways, no. So and then we got into an argument about it, and I remember like he was saying, "Oh, she wanted me to like delete her number. She didn't want you hitting her up, da da." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Why can't she just say that? Like, and why couldn't you just tell me that?" He was like, "Oh, she didn't think that like that you would delete it." I'm just like, but I'm like, she's never even asked me that before. She never said she wanted to stop talking. We haven't talked in like the past few weeks. Like, why is this coming up now? Right? I'm like, did she even show you the messages? He said that he had no proof about it. I'm like, so why are you just going off what she said? Because if you know any female, if she make a claim about a dude, she's going to pull up the receipts. If there's no receipts, it's like, what are we doing? You feel what I'm saying? So I thought we had everything squashed or whatever. And I remember one time, like, this all got to do with the backstory. I remember one time I was joking, right? Like Valentine's Day was coming up, and I had asked her. We was on the phone, and I had asked her to be my Valentine, whatever. And then she was like, "Nah, like what you going she was like, no, you used to say like a little boy, like what you gonna do for me?" I'm like, dang, I'm like, I can't get a chance. I got a bang up plan. I was like, I was finna go to Family Dollar up the street and get some construction paper and some crayons and like cut out like a red and pink heart, and then like I'm like can write my Valentine like a little statement to you. I'm like on that or whatever, and like it was like some goofy message, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she thought it was hilarious. Like she had told her cousin, and I remember like he had threatened me, but this was like a while, like you know what I'm saying, like in between all this or whatever. Like I remember he said that if she would have like went out with me, he would have beat me up, and I'm just like, For what? Like, it ain't that deep. Like, you wildin', bro. And then he was trying to be all intimidating. But so fast forward to the day I get jumped, right? We all hanging outside. We been outside. Now, mind you, this is the nigga I go over his house, like his house to kick out spot, like be mad cool. He be on my side of the tracks, I be on his. Like, we hang out every day, right? So, excuse me. So we out there, like, you know, we like, you know, playing around, playing basketball. We get bored or whatever. And the first red flag was the fact that, yeah, I'm in 7th grade, but it's like, you know, when you a kid, like, that's that like coming up, blacking in the hood, especially on government assistance, you go through a lot. So it's like, typically, if you're not just a straight hoodlum, it's like you're typically more advanced and mature for your age because you've seen more and life is unfiltered and raw for you. So they had suggested that we play tag or whatever, and I'm just like, who the fuck still play tag? The fuck are we, toddlers? You feel what I'm saying? But they want to play tag. They was like, you look fast, like you should run or whatever. And then his little brother was like, always trying to talk shit, was like, no, whatever. They was like, bro, it don't matter. Like, we just need somebody to be it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll be it, right? So I count and I go looking for these niggas. They told me like what the limits was, like just to make it fair, because it's a big neighborhood we in, right? So I finally find them niggas. I come around the house, I'm running, right? As soon as I catch up to these niggas, all I hear, hey, get him. I'm like, huh? Boom! Niggas just sock my shit, bro. Niggas just doop, just start hitting my shit. Another nigga get my legs. These niggas play football and shit. Like athletic, like Southern niggas. Bro, nigga hit me, boom, right? Another nigga sticking me while I'm getting dropped. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hit me, boom, boom, stumping me out. Like the nigga that I hang out with that's supposed to be like my dog, trying to stump me in the nuts and shit. Shit crazy. It's like 5-on-1. It's like, bruh, it was his older cousin, it was him, his little brother, and 2 more little niggas that I ain't even really know or fuck with for real. And they just beating the dog shit out of me, and then they take off running around the house and shit, right? And I want to fight back, but it's just like, what kind of odds is that? I just got hands and feet put on me by multiple motherfuckers. If I go attack one of them, it's gonna happen again. It's a lose-lose. And I didn't grow up my family, the way my family situation is, it was just like, my extended family don't really fuck with us. They never really did. We were outcasts. And then it's like, my immediate family, like, they just as fucked up. They be like feuding with each other and shit. Like it's all like it's all divided. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I didn't have nobody to turn to. It was one of those moments I just had to take the loss and walk that shit off. You feel what I'm saying? So I get up and dust myself off. I start walking home. You feel what I'm saying? So and then I hear the little brother like trying to scream out to me and stuff. They like, dang, he mad for real. He was like, bro, he was like, I want to go talk to him. Somebody come with me so he don't beat my ass, right? And it was just like, oh, okay, it makes sense. That's why you jumped me, because y'all know I could handle y'all all one-on-one. Like we could have no tough shit. We could have lined up a one-on-one. I could have fought them right after like one another. It's just like, opposed to jumping me, bro. I don't respect that. You feel what I'm saying? And then so I'm walking off, and so the older cousin, like my supposed homeboy and his little brother are the only 3 that come like to try to talk to me or whatever, and I just keep going, right? And then they was like, oh, we just playing. Damn, bro, you really mad? Like, oh, we wasn't even hitting you for real. Like, you know, just saying stupid shit, trying to calm the situation down. I don't even want to hear it. I'm steady walking, because like I don't play when it comes to violence. Like I came up being like abused and fighting and being bullied. Like violence not a joke to me. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, if I never played with you on a level like that, what makes you think that it's okay to test me on that? You get what I'm saying? It wasn't a joke. So I'm walking, and the older cousin, the one that looked like Drake, right? He go to speak to me, and I ain't even hearing it. I'm just walking off, because I really want to lay his shit out, but I don't want to get jumped again. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like a pussy because I ain't fighting back, and I'm used to fighting back when I get ran up on. You feel what I'm saying? So like I'm having like internal conflict with myself, because that little animal in me that like that dog niggas is telling me, you know, fire off on these niggas, bro. Like show these niggas you ain't like you ain't something that like to handle lightly. But then it's like the rational part of me is like that's stupid. Yeah, you gonna run into getting jumped again. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just walking off trying to keep cool or whatever. We in the middle of the street, right? So nigga ended up grabbing my arm and I pulled a Denzel moment, nigga. I was like, and I threw that nigga off me, and I was like, I said, keep your fucking hands off me, nigga. And he was like, what? I said, you fucking heard me. And then he was like, boy, he's like, don't put your hands on me or whatever. And I was like, I already fucking did. And then he was just all like, and then he was like, oh, you want to talk tough, whatever. He said, fall in one then. I just kept on walking. Like, why the fuck would I run up on you and try to fight you when you just jumped me with your cousins? Then the nigga had the nerve to say I was scary because I walked away. And it's like, who's really scary if you have to jump a nigga, bro? That means that you knew that I was an issue you couldn't handle, so you grabbed more niggas just to overpower a nigga. That means I'm really more powerful than all y'all niggas, bro. If you gotta jump me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, I had let that shit go, and it was crazy because they told me three different reasons why. The first reason, they claimed that they was just playing. They stuck to that for months, right? And then after a while, whatever, it was like it went from them like playing to like to saying that how, oh, it was because like I was like doing too much. I was like forcing it, whatever, like constantly like getting into it with like his little brother, and like I guess like they was just, I don't know, it sounded like some hating shit, right? Then it went from that, and his last reason is the reason why I brought up like his sister. They claim that they jumped me because they sister had basically came to them saying how I be like talking crazy to her or disrespecting her. I don't know, some mess she lied and made up, and I'm just like, so I'm like that's bullshit. I'm like I don't even care about it no more, nigga. You don't get, because like I went to school with this nigga, so like I would have to like, you know, chop it up eventually, right? And I'm just like, but I ain't really fuck with that nigga for real, like hard after that. You feel me? But it was like, I remember I'm like, that's bullshit. I mean, you done gave me 5 different explanations. And he was just all like, he's like, you can believe it. He said, if you want to, but I'm being real with you, like that, like that's the real reason or whatever. And I'm just like, that's bullshit. I was like, because I'm like, what about last time? I was like, when I called you out, or I'm like about not like having evidence. I'm like, y'all just jump niggas and don't have any evidence, don't talk shit out. I'm like, how is that the reason when y'all ain't even let me know what the DP was for? You lied about it this entire time and whatever. And then he was like, oh, I can't actually confirm that what she said wasn't true. And I was like, okay, but you can't confirm that anything she's saying is true. Where's the evidence? If I'm talking to her crazy, why can't she show you messages? Why can't she put this phone on speaker while we on the phone? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, you had no proof and you just run down on the nigga that you supposed to be cool with, like no explanation. You was the nigga that was putting me on her in the beginning. I'm like, sound like you just following your family because they hating on the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it was, because in the beginning, me and him started off mad cool, but he had one of those families that feel like, oh, it's like it's family over whatever, no matter right or wrong type shit. And it's like, my family was the complete opposite. My family is the type of family that like, they don't really like you. Even though you related to them, you not really their family, and they'll dog you just to get in the next person's face. Because they value that person much more than you are. You feel what I'm saying? And then it makes everybody like devalue us, because in their mind, they like, damn, this motherfucker's stupid. I never let a motherfucker play in my face about my family. But, you know, you can't really talk sense into motherfuckers that got vengeance in their hearts. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to really listen, especially when mental health is involved. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, my whole family got mental health issues, and then me coming out the military ain't made me any better. Excuse me. So it's just like shit was just fucked up. I didn't have no OGs. I didn't have no big brother. I didn't have nobody to guide me. And that's why like coming up, you couldn't tell me like I wasn't a grown little nigga handling the world by myself. I wasn't sheltered. Like, bro, I remember it was times where like I got into it with teachers and they put their hands on me just to seem tough, whatever, because they knew I had a behavior issue. I had an IEP and shit. And Bruh, I remember it'll be times where like them teachers was dogging me and really coming at me crazy in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I get my mom to come to school to straighten that shit out. Cause like even though I used to talk my shit as a kid, like it ain't the same as when an adult do it. And I remember like talking my shit, bruh. I remember it was this one time that like they made me go sit outside. My mom went there acting all tough, but she came out kikiing with the woman, them falling on each other. They had exchanged numbers and become homegirls, whatever. So when we get out of there, I'm asking her like, what is this? Right? She telling me like to be quiet, whatever, acting like she running game. We leave the school, whatever. She ain't want to address it, so I address it, right? I'm asking her what it is, whatever. She don't really want to talk about it. Then that's how I know she wrong, because she'll get guilty and try to use manipulation tactics. Like she started trying to shit on me and like threaten me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like talking about, oh, stay in the child place, watch your mouth, I'll beat your ass, I ain't one of your little friends. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just saying like crazy shit to you just because they don't want to face whatever bullshit that like they got going on. And it's just like, nah, cause how you go in there to protect me and then fucking kiki and befriend like my enemy? Like this woman wrongs your son. You was here for her wronging your son. Like how the fuck you end up on her side? You hear what I'm saying? It'd be shit like that. So it's like, and like I've always just had myself. You feel me? And it's just like I'm making another video because I don't want this one to be too long. So hold on. Catch me in the part 2.